Hello and welcome to a brand new video where I criticize Destiny. What else is new? In this particular video, I would like to share with you my honest opinion in regards to the current state of Destiny 2. The current Beyond Light Destiny 2. Please do bear in mind, this is coming from a day one veteran. And of course, new players will more than likely feel differently on this particular subject. Nonetheless, I shall present to you a fitting argument as to why I believe Beyond Light is quickly getting boring and how it is quickly fading away from its glorious launch and honeymoon phase. But before we get into all of that, you should probably hit the subscribe button because, you know, I make videos and you're gonna like some, but you're also gonna hate some. They're basically like an emotional roller coaster. So, you know, just subscribe to this theme park of emotions. Anyway, after the most amazing analogy the world has ever heard, let's talk about Beyond Light. So Beyond Light has been out for nearly 2 months now, although the launch was, how can I put this, somewhat difficult, both for players as well as for Bungie. The servers did eventually stabilize after a few hours, and from there players have been enjoying the exploration of Europa, along with all the other new additions that came with the Beyond Light DLC, which weren't that many, but you know, it was still exciting and the game felt fresh. The raid is pretty excellent for sure, and even though there was a lack of new weapons and gear in general, you could definitely feel the positiveness from players. Everyone had been so starved of new Destiny content that the hype took over and players almost had no choice but to enjoy the new content that was finally here. But the reality is, it's just not that good. What? What the fuck? There is really not that much to do in the game.
Absolutely dare you, sir.
Especially now, once everything has already been done. Sure, Bungie will, you know, be staggering content through the seasons to give the illusion of new content. And that will work to a certain extent, but it won't take away the fact that underneath it all, it's just the same old stuff we've all done a million times over. It's actually even worse now, since so much was removed from the game, you know, with the Destiny content vault. And I know that Bungie did something similar with D1, but nowhere near the size and scale of what they've done here with Destiny 2. I mean, they removed 5 raids. 5 raids! You're lucky to get 2 raids in a year, let alone remove 5. But anyway, continuing on, Beyond Light is quickly approaching the same sort of state that Shadowkeep arrived at. It might actually be even worse in that respect. Season of the Hunt, as an example, has certainly been a huge disappointment, at least for me. I mean, you know, with this lore thing, it's just so uninspired. Charge the lore thingy and go kill this boss for a weapon. They could have done so much more with it. I just hope it's not an example of what's to come with future seasons. Now, there are definitely a couple of things that Bungie did get right, in particular the Lost Sectors. I have my fingers crossed that they expand on it in the near future. Gambit is also in a great place. It's how it should have been from the start. Nice and quick, making it productive and enjoyable in fast, short bursts. As far as seasonal content, such as the current Dawning, which is really quite terrible and adds no value to the game in my opinion, at least in the way it's been implemented. I can't help but feel that it is only made for the benefit of EVERVERSE and Microtransactions. In fact, a lot has been done for the benefit of EVERVERSE, just saying, in particular with ornaments and gear sets, and it is slowly getting more and more emphasis and attention. But I guess, you know, nowadays lots of games are following that very concept, as it's of course very lucrative. But there you go, that's my argument as to why we are quickly getting bored of Beyond Light. Let me know what you think. Some of you are gonna hate it for sure, some of you are gonna actually agree. But are you still playing it? Are you still enjoying the game? Put it in the comments. Thank you for you know, watching. Thank you. Okay, goodbye now.